Vous regardez la grande première de Benezra reçoit. Voici mon studio. C'est ici où je vais rencontrer la majorité de mes invités. Mais ce soir, on est allé au Centre Bell avec The Backstreet Boys pour vous.
And the thank yous on the album, they're also very revealing. And I just want to go through that because, Howie, in your thank yous, you said, I can't believe that I've lost my father now and I've become a father. And I'm just wondering now, you know, your father left you with what was the most valuable lesson that your dad gave you? Because I met your dad. What did he teach you, Howie, that you really want to give to your own son?
Oh, I guess, he taught me a lot. I mean, he taught me to be the man that I am, to be the father that I want to try to be, to start a family. I wish that he was still here with me to have seen the birth of my child, but I know he lives through the spirit of him and my family, and just to try to be an honorable husband, you know, a hard worker. He's always been one of my biggest fans. I mean, even when he was about to pass away with his last month of cancer, and knowing that we were supposed to have a trip to go to Africa, and the first time for us ever to be over there, knowing that there may have been a chance that he might have been around when I came back, he still wanted me to go. And he wanted me to, you know, to be an honorable, working, hard person. And,
ethics. He taught you good ethics for life. And I see that your eyes are welled up, but I mean, it's quite nice to see, because I did meet your dad, and I'm sorry for your loss, but I know you're going to be a great dad. Nick, what book did you read that Kevin told you to read, and you said thank you so much?
I mean, there's so much to the story of my becoming a healthier and better person. And in obviously, the heart condition kind of was a kick in the butt. But about actually, it was like 3, 4 years before that, I had gotten a book from Kevin. He had given me this book from Norman Vincent Peale, which was an author that wrote some books in the 70s about positive thinking. And
you said
this was called
Why
life. Some Positive Thinkers Get Powerful Results, in the title of the book. And I had it on my bookshelf, and I just never read it. And I opened it up, and inside, like, this was after I had gotten this diagnosis, actually, it might have been, no, it was definitely after. And I opened it up, and I saw Kevin had written in there, you know, and he gave a little message and told me why he was doing it and how he was so concerned with everything that I'd been going through. And that nothing that these guys could do was actually helping me get out of my situation. And so I read that book, and then I adopted the positive thinking, you know, principle, and it was just like, it just took off from there. And like, and yes, he definitely was. It's unfortunate that, I mean, in ways that he had left the group, but he left a present to help the group even be stronger than it was before.
And, you know, Brian, your spirituality is always, you know, very obvious wherever you go. I know that you were recording your gospel stuff, and that's very important. And in your thank yous, they're brief, but there is a psalm. And basically what you're saying is the respect for another human being is the way you respect God. And that's really what you preach and what you practice, isn't it?
Very much so. Very much so. I mean, we've had so many, you know, we're blessed to have had an opportunity to write on so many CDs in our career.
Yes, you have.
And having, you know, the eighth CD that we've ever put together, and, you know, little did I know that we would still be scratching thank yous on a record, you know, 17 years later. But for me, it's just treat others the way that you want to be treated, and it's simple. It's simple. I mean, I live my life the way that I want to live it, not based upon outside opinion. You know, I stick to, just like what Nick was saying, I stick to what I know is good for me, because there are so many other things that I could just go fall off the wagon, and life is easy to serve those up all the time. So I live this way and try to put my blinders on as like a little horse when he's pulling the carriage, and stay focused on the straight and narrow. So it's not always easy, but
The guy next to you is getting married, I hear, right? Proposed on stage to Rochelle?
Yes, I did.
Okay, no, what did you do? Did she have any idea that proposal was coming?
She had no clue. We had been talking about marriage for about 6 months prior.
Right.
But she had no idea that it was going to happen. I knew that I wanted to do it. I didn't know I was going to do it then, but I knew that I was going to do it. But there was talks about me doing it on New Year's Eve, and then I didn't do it then. We were in you know, Vegas for my birthday, and I pulled her on stage, and that was it.
What made her the right one, AJ?
She's exactly me in her, and I see myself in her as well. Like we are two in the same. She's so talented. She's so supportive. She's in this business, so she really gets it. She knows it's still hard for any of our loved ones to be away from us, but my family loves her. The guys love her. I mean, the fans love her. Everyone, I love her. She's absolutely amazing.
Sounds good to me.
So it's awesome. I cannot wait. I wish it was already May.
You still don't want to get married?
No, I've had a girlfriend for 2 years, and I love her to death. And but you know, I'm just right now I'm focused on that and developing myself. I want to be a really solid person if I was ever to make that decision.
Absolutely. What was your wedding song, Howie? Because we're here you are musicians. You got to sit around and discuss. What was that first song? What did you dance to with Lee?
Actually, me and my wife sang to each other "Endless Love." But I sang the girl part and she sang the guy part.
I love it.
But my voice is a little bit higher than hers.
I love it. What about you, Brian? What was your wedding song?
Mine was an original that I wrote for my wife.
Did you?
It was called You Are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Everything You Are.
Wow. And you, AJ, do you know what you're going to dance to?
Yeah, it's a song by One Republic called All This Time.
Oh, how wonderful.
And it's about life on the road and being away from the person that you love.
I'm going to invite you here right on camera to our mine and Leanne's 10-year anniversary party in Atlanta. You should come.
I would love to come.
September.
I would love to come, and I'm glad to see that your son Bailey's doing better because we know he had some health problems. God bless you all, guys. That's never long enough. I want to smother you because you're like my little brothers, but I'm really proud to see of what you've done and where you're going. So continued success and God bless, and you know that we all love you.
Thank you, gorgeous.
Thank you, sweethearts.
So good to be doing this interview in our clothes.
Whee! Well, I love this. Hey, a girl's got to do. Thank you. I know they're going to kill me, but thank you, boys.
Oh, no, I know.
Love you. Anything you want. Please.
Yeah, wedding invite. So.
You have no idea. You don't know what
De retour après cette courte pause, j'ai vécu un moment très privilégié avec The Backstreet Boys que je voudrais partager avec vous.